I also have to. Okay. So let me just see what's going on YouTube also, because I'm doing all
Okay.
this.
So I'm gonna have like YouTube on the side. Let me mute the sound also, so that I can see what's going on. Where is the YouTube that I posted? I gave you guys.
Okay. All right. Let me go to the welcome now, and then should I start the?
Then the countdown music.
Okay. Is it 60 or we're doing
60 seconds. Just 60
60
seconds.
All right, let me move on to the vibes.
Yo,
Yo, what it do?
what's up, man? What's going on?
How's everyone doing today?
All right.
We're getting set. We're getting set. All right.
What's up?
How's everyone doing today?
I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. How do I look?
You look good. You look all right. You look all right. You look all right.
Yeah.
See Toast getting set up over there.
Yes, sir.
I like the branding. I like the branding. Welcome
Yeah.
everyone. Welcome. Welcome.
I'm so nervous, y'all.
Yo, we're live though.
Bro,
Yeah.
we are live. Yes, we are live. I'm nervous as hell, bro. I hope United doesn't disgrace me today.
We'll see. It's never too late. It's never too late for them to disappoint. At least you guys
Oh,
will be the test subject.
the sacrificial lamb.
Yeah.
Oh my God, United. Let's see how
How you
this
feeling
works
about the
out.
lineup?
I mean, so my problem is with the middle, bro. Well, we've got a 32, 33-year-old man, Casemiro, in the middle, and we know man's leg is gone, man.
Don't worry. You know we have sold him to Saudi. Wow. We'll get to that later.
But overall, though, of course, Onana in goal. There's nothing bad in that. We got our new signing, Mazraoui. I think he's starting on the right side. Right back. They threw Dallo to the left. Of course, he's played in the left last year, so he's comfortable, right? But having Maguire and Lindelof, Maguire is always shaky, right? So we have that. We've got Casemiro with Meno in the middle. Which is good, that's always a good. I mean, apart from the Casemiro part of it, and then Bruno is playing false nine. We've got Rashford to the left, Ahmad to the line, to the right. I think they're going, the 4-2-4 that we did during the FA Cup final. 4-2-4 when we are defending. When we are defending, so that Casemiro can stay on their stuff. So that Bruno and Mount can be pressing from up front, and then I guess when we're attacking, we go to the false line. But we'll see.
All right. Let's see. I guess people will join shortly. But anyway, let's see how the match goes, man. Hey, at least for the Fulham squad, I'm actually impressed with. I'm impressed with the signings that they've made. I wish they brought a replacement for Paulina.
Yeah.
It is what it is. They're making do with what they have, but I feel like that's the only area that I feel that I didn't see a lot of strength in. They also lost the defender. So.
But then they signed Eric Smith or Zero Smith from Arsenal. They gave him his debut.
Smith coming in was a good addition, and that guy looks. I feel like Arsenal is going to regret that. I somehow feel like they're going to regret it.
We shall see. But just the way
he looks primed to just. It needs time and just somebody to trust him.
That's true. But then think about it this way, though. It's like a player like Andres Pereira when he was with United, right? There are certain players that when they're at the bigger club, it might be hard for them to perform. But then when they drop to where the competition is not too bad, then they will be good. Like, for example, look at even Wilfred Zaha when he left Crystal Palace, came to United, right? We were expecting that he was going to perform and all. He didn't perform. Then Mans got back to Crystal Palace and he was back then balling before they shipped him out to, was it Turkey he went to?
Yeah, it's Turkey.
Yeah, so it could be like that sometimes.
All right, Mr. Toj, I see you got them snacks. What you got over there?
Man. So for any successful hate watch, you need your snacks. you need hydration.
Yeah, definitely.
Because when you celebrate in the face of your enemies, you can't afford to be hoarse.
He said when you celebrate in the face of the enemies. Yes, I love that.
Yeah,
bro,
that's what we're here for.
I hate Soju for that because here's the crazy thing. I was gonna start the show with a drink, but I think by halftime we would determine whether it's gonna be a celebratory drink or whether I'm gonna be drinking the embarrassment away.
That's why I'm going for a healthy snack, just in case my enemies embarrass me.
I love that.
Oh my!
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how to get the game. So I'll go on mute for a second. 1 second.
All right. So I told you, let's look at transfers, right? Because of course, we've got a new season on our hand. Everybody is fresh. People have been making moves, right? Exactly. What do you think is going on with Liverpool? What is going on with your club, bro?
So the best way to describe it is you get turned down by your first love and you decide that I'm never going to love again. or they say like the worst time to go grocery shopping is when you're hungry.
True that, because anything will look good to you.
Yeah, so they're trying to have that approach where anything, like they're not distracted by the first shiny thing they see. It's like they have because they're very big into these analytics, whatever.
I see.
So they have a profile that they're looking for, and it's not just like a skill set; it's also age, things like. So they don't want to. They'd rather the move not made is easier to recover from than a bad move.
I see. I see the way you are financing this, but I've got a question. I've got a question
I
for
was
you.
going to sing for him. Oh.
Right. I've got a question,
I was
and
going
this
to
might
sing for him.
and this might not even be. It's not for you, told you, because I know you're a reasonable man, right? But what is the problem with Liverpool fans that they always badmouth people that turn them down? Like when you guys are chasing a player, they are the best, right? But immediately, because Zubi do, where are you? We've got some help. But immediately this guy turned you down. I saw all of your fans on the internet. They are saying this guy will never prosper again.
Do you understand the story?
Tell us the story.
Do you understand why? So
I don't know. Tell us.
Okay, so I try not to get too high or too low with these things. So I even had to unfollow some accounts because they're like, it's like you are supposed to be disseminating information. Like why is there so much emotion attached to it? But even the way Sociedad had the transaction set up, when Liverpool had decided that they were going to match the release clause, it was Zubi that was himself that was going to
Chiama, it will be just left Casemiro on a skating board right now. Jesus. Clear this thing, Alpha. Okay.
That means your TV is far behind. We've seen that one.
It's far behind.
I was already. Don't worry.
Everything is late to Texas. For things getting to the south side, everything is always late. But it's good to know, Sha.
Yeah. So with regards to the transaction itself, if Zubi had decided that he was actually going to go ahead with the move, he himself would have had to trigger the clause.
Yeah.
So not that the club would trigger it. No, he himself would have had to register it with La Liga office.
Yeah. So he has to pay out of his own pocket or something. What do you mean when a player is triggering a clause?
It's like it's semantics, but it will be public record that he was the one who triggered the clause, not Liverpool.
That sounds like submitting a transfer request, right?
Exactly. So it's going to make it seem to the fans that he wanted out. So it's almost like a little bit of emotional blackmail of if you want to leave, not only does the team have to come and get you, you have to like physically take part in the leaving part of I'm out. And so it's for Sociedad to have something to present to their fans. See, he wanted to leave. Meanwhile, like you have a clause in his contract that says once you get this amount, you can't block the transfer. So and then he himself is like, you know what? I don't actually want to leave based on some promises that Sociedad made, like we're going to like double your pay or whatever. And now when you go back and check what's going on there, he's having issues with Sociedad now. So yeah, he's having like they're like, oh, you remember those promises you made last week? How far? And they're like, don't worry, we're getting back to that. Don't worry.
Okay. I mean, okay. So I know you guys needed a 6, right? Just the way United needed a 6. So how is this situation going to end with Liverpool?
So do you? I'll ask Mike this last because Chelsea has gone on a short.
We will come back to them. We will come back to them.
No, but it feeds into my point.
Okay.
Has Man U made a transfer recently that you absolutely hate? And
that United?
Yes, I would say in the last 18 months.
Apart from, and that is based on production. That would be Anthony, right? But that's based on production. If he had produced, I would have been because
you're not going to hate a player that produces now.
Exactly. So that Anthony one, even the way I'm feeling, they need to turn him into a left back.
Wait, hold up. Isn't he your record signing?
He was the record signing. We overpaid. We could have bought that guy for 40 million. So we did that like times 2. We paid times 2 for him.
40 million is a waste of money.
So Mike, I'll ask you now. I know we only have 90 minutes. But has there been any player that Chelsea bought in the last 18 months that you regret?
That was what?
That you regret? That you wish?
Plenty. I will not end this show.
We need. Let me tell you the settings Chelsea is giving for me. You know those back at home, right? In case you don't know, those who are watching, we're from a place in West Africa or Nigeria, right? That's where we're from. And and we've got these fathers that They don't know the name of all of their kids. Because they've got many. So that's the vibe Chelsea is giving right now. But we're going to come back to Chelsea because at this point, Chelsea can field different formation. Chelsea can go 8-2-1, like 8 goalkeepers, 2 players.
Hey, why not? We're record breakers, man.
Yeah, but yeah, I told you, Alpha, what are you guys going to do? Because you guys only have Endo playing the 6 right now, right? And sometimes McAllister could cover in the 6, but we know he's a 8. So what's the plan?
What Slot is going to do is he's probably going to play Gravenberch as the 6.
Really?
Yeah, that's because of the athleticism, the profile that we have. Because we don't want McAllister playing that deep. Like he's most effective when he's like making those forward runs.
Okay.
Connecting things up the front 3. Because he spent a lot of time last year playing as a 6, and sure, he did well in it, but it's not
mobile.
Yeah, it's not his best position.
Exactly.
He profiles well because of his ball recoveries, tackles, clearances, things like that. But when you're doing those roles, you're not providing assists. You're not setting up the forward line. And Szoboszlai, even he tried to play that at the point, and yet with the amount of running that he did, his production fell off. So we need someone who has the athleticism, has the engine, has the youth to sort of make up, because Endo is a walking yellow card. And if there's anything he has, he definitely. Oh,
PK, that should be PKO. Alpha now. I need Bruno to take penalty because I have him in my FPL team. They need to go back to VAR for that one. I'm not
even doing FPL this year.
I have to.
Yeah, there are too many things coming on the World Actually podcast channel.
Okay, that's what's up.
Oh, look at that! I see Mark.
Jesus.
Mark is out here, man. He's out here.
Hey, Mr. Savage, man. That is the guy that helped me with my FPL today. We'll see how far. We'll see how far we go. But how far now? That penalty, they've got to give us that PK, man. Like they literally took this guy down in the box.
I beg, they know they give you guys penalty, man. That's what you're looking for. That's where you see Bruno. That's where Bruno comes to end his paycheck.
Yeah, but then good save by Onana. I know my stream is a little bit behind, but that's a good save. That's a good save, man.
It's okay.
That's a good save, man. That's nice.
Anyway,
so finish that.
Market never closed. So Gravenberch, I think he's going to be our starting 6 going into the season.
But do you trust him though to be that?
No, absolutely not. But he hasn't found his best position in the squad anyway. So this is sort of a position of survival for him. If you want to be in the squad, this is what
I actually think he's 2 years late to come into Liverpool, man. There was a time Gravenberch was the player everybody want to go for, right?
Yeah, and he's to do with us now.
And he's never been known to be a 6. I think he's always been an 8. He's no disrespect. He's a Fellaini without the hair, right? Honestly, he's a box crasher. That's the way I will profile him.
So let me ask you, JJ, how old is Gravenberch?
I think he's young. That's the thing. He's young. He's one of those Xavi Simons settings that has been around the block for a little bit, but you've been expecting him to break out, right? And didn't Gravenberch even? Did he even play? He went to Bayern Munich, right?
Yes.
That's where y'all got him from. Exactly. That was the move that's supposed to make him. The move to Bayern was supposed to make him, and he hasn't played well, man.
Yeah, he turned 22 this year.
I know.
So all the what they call it, the wonderkins that we've been hyping, because he didn't grow up in the Prem. That's why we're still looking at him with this unproven
as a wonder kid.
No, that's why we're not looking at him that way. 22, you're still in the youth player of the year
conversation
now. So he hasn't lived up to, well, I wouldn't even call it hype, promise.
That's true.
And there's time for that.
We'll see. We'll see.
So wait, let me ask you this: would you call Amad Diallo a young player?
I mean, is a young player. However, he never had the beginning hype Gravenberg had from like 18 to like 21, 22. Diallo never had that. Right? Diallo was because Diallo literally played 60 minutes for Atlanta when United bought him. You understand? So it wasn't like playing in a league, the way Gravenberg, I think, and I forgot where Gravenberg came from before he went to Munich, but like we've known about him for a minute. And I'm gonna say this, probably the craziest way to profile a player. Like, when you are playing career mode way back there, you saw Gravenberg progressed. You can't say that about Diallo. Diallo doesn't even, he didn't even rate, back then.
Gravenberg was Ajax.
He was exactly. He was playing for. Oh, maybe Ten Hag will go and buy him too now.
See. I mean, he bought everybody else from there, so.
Maybe we'll go and do that. That's another story for another time, sure. Yeah. So let's go to the father of many nations, Mr. Mike.
Yes, so we are here. We are creators of villages. We establish Chelsea villages everywhere we go.
Did you see these tweet that was going around? It was a remember of Nipsey also, and one of his color is blue. And the caption is they thought Chelsea just signed this guy. Because I want to know what is the plan though? Todd Bowley and them guys. What is really the plan? Is he buy anything and then find out what happens? Like what's the plan of your club?
I guarantee you all Chelsea fans have the same questions that you have. We are all lost because when he came, at first it started off as let's try and get the youngest players in there and some of them that have potentials, get them and try to build a new team because the old team that we had was dying off. And the one thing I only credit the Todd Bowley and his clearly capital, whatever team they are, what I'll credit them is that they were able to offload like a ton of those guys that we know, like for example, as Puerta was on his last leg, we had ZH he will play 3 games, he will show his face, do one left leg scoring, and then all of a sudden he goes into hiding for another like God knows how many months and then gets injured. Then we had like the likes of obviously you see Lukaku that is still even on our payroll. I'm very, very baffled why that guy even signed for Chelsea back. Like, what was the point of you coming back if you were
that is Phil Jones settings, man.
So going back to my point, I felt like the only thing I'll credit them for is the fact that they were able to offload like those old legacy guys, but their approach was just, which is basically get every young guy available that has potential, and keyword is potential. We Chelsea Todd Bowley now, anywhere that he has potential, even if that was played soccer before, we'll still get him. We're like, don't worry, you grow into it. That's the game. So I don't understand their potential. I don't understand their transfer strategy. It's baffling to me. I'm so confused.
I get that, right? So you're just going after, okay, hey, guess what? You came out of your mother gave birth to you. You owed a soccer ball, sure. Let's sign him. Why are you guys not signing strikers? Like, what's going on?
So, that is the prayer. That's where we are at this point because apparently there's this Antonio Conte's obsession with Lukaku. Yeah, Antonio Conte is probably his distant biological father somewhere because that him and that guy, they must go together because even when they tried to separate them, you saw that he was like, I want to go back, and we couldn't sell him to we refused to sell him to Tottenham because what Tottenham has shown when it comes to transfer this thing, we're like, no, we're not going to sell him off to you, so we'll rather ship him off to somewhere else. So going back to like this whole striker situation. Basically, I think my hope is that if Osimhen, I don't know what's wrong with them. This guy, Osimhen wants to leave Napoli.
Mm-hmm.
He has told Napoli that look, my plan is not to stay. But Chelsea is trying to do this whole approach of they don't want to overpay from a salary cap perspective. They don't want to pay over
Really?
in amounts.
Now they're being
Now they are being financially conscious,
No,
right?
no. I think with Todd Bowley, once he had the directors like Paul Winsney or whatever the name is, and the other guy, like once he got the new football
Mm-hmm.
directors of footballs in the game, like those guys said, look, we cannot just overpay because when Todd Bowley was out here just doing window shopping, when he was getting the Sterlings, when he was getting the Koulibaly, you would just tell them whatever the amount is, just write it down. He didn't even negotiate with them. It's like, what do you want? So
Mm.
that's how the Sterlings came about, the Koulibalys came about, the Fofana that is injured. That's when they all snuck in with their big mega deals. But since these directors of football came into play, they've stopped paying anybody like they don't pay anybody over 200 unless like you are only a legacy player who was already on that salary cap before they came in. So what they're trying
Mm.
to do, they're trying now to overpay, but at first we are like, okay, we get it with young players. But when you have superstars that you know that can deliver day in,
Mm.
day out, if you put Osimhen in that team, that guy is bagging at least 15 to 16 goals. More than that for Premier League.
Is it though?
He is because Chelsea is
Mm.
a team that creates opportunity. How many goals did Jackson miss last season, for Christ's sake?
Mm.
How many goals did Jackson miss? And Jackson still scored, I think not 13 or 14 goals.
Okay.
Nicolas Jackson still scored 13 or 14 goals with a horrible Chelsea team. And there are
Mm.
so many misses that I cannot even count with my fingers that Jackson missed. So all I need is a semi-comfortable striker, which Osimhen is more than that. Osimhen will bag goals for fun. He will see goals and
Mm.
he will be tired of it. So
Mm.
my own perspective is for a striker situation, they seem to be focused on Osimhen because the Samu Omorodion, I even thought that guy was a Niger guy. So when I go and check, I was like, well, that guy's he's actually a Spanish player. Since
Spanish
that deal
born, man.
collapsed. And I feel like
That's a Nigerian
that
name.
story, there's something that somebody does
That
not want to
that
tell
that
us.
that that bro.
Embodiment in that situation.
That story is giving. What's the name of this Nigerian player that drove himself to his club on transfer
Oh,
day?
Odewingi.
That story is giving Odewengi vibes, man. Like seriously. But I have a quick game for you. Since you are the Chelsea fan that we have, I will say the name of a soccer player,
Yeah,
and your goal is you need to tell us whether he's a current Chelsea player
yeah.
or is not a Chelsea player at all.
This one I will try. I will try.
All right. Cole Palmer,
Chelsea player, of course now.
Nicholas Jackson,
Chelsea player.
Avi Vale,
Avi Vale. Vale?
yeah.
Not a Chelsea player.
What did you say?
Not a Chelsea player.
Chelsea player.
Jesus. Oh,
Omari Matos,
Matos is a Chelsea player.
not a Chelsea player.
Oh Lord. I'm already feeling. Go ahead.
Charlie Webster,
Charlie Webster is a Chelsea player, but we are trying to ship him off to Hull City on a permanent deal. That one.
that is good. So that is how crazy Chelsea situation is.
There's some young kids I don't even know that they signed this summer. The ones that they signed this summer, I don't know the goalkeeper that they signed from Genk. I don't know that one's name. There's also another Argentina kid that they signed from Boca Juniors. I don't even know that one too. Like, I don't know, bro. They are trying to build the families of all families.
I mean we'll see because like and of course Todd Bowley being an American, I think he is, or at least I think he's an American.
He's American.
He might have maybe misunderstood the concept. Maybe he's thinking of like an NFL locker room, right?
I think he thinks baseball because it was the LA Dodgers team. So baseball, they can have their bench. I don't know the rules of baseball, but you can have as many people as you want on the bench. And I don't know. All they do is they work with salary caps.
Talking of baseball, told you.
Mm-hmm.
How many years left do you think Cole Palmer has on his contract?
I would say 6, maybe.
You're wrong.
It's more than that.
He's not 9 years.
9 years.
9 years. because he signed. So you are semi right. He signed in with a 6+1 option. They activated the +1 option,
And they give
and
him a
then they
2-year
signed him up for
extension.
another 2 years extension because they gave him a bump.
Bro,
Hey
I
man,
don't know
guy
about.
is signing slavery contract, man.
I don't know.
What's a slavery contract?
Considering that you guys are about to start playing with teams that their name sounds like a Wi-Fi password, you guys need the squad depth, I guess.
Bro.
Right? So that it is what it is. It is what it is, man.
Yeah. I don't tire. I don't tire. I'm just tired. That's the truth.
Right. Yeah. So real quick, right? So if you're gonna grade, let's just grade our transfers, right? On a scale of 1 to 10, and then we're gonna go to, let's do like a top 6 prediction, and then which club are gonna probably get relegated. But even before we go to that, told you what do you think about Man U so far in this game? What do you think of this game so far?
I can't believe we lost to you guys last year.
Based on this game?
Yeah.
Really?
That was the only good performance I saw from Man U.
But would you looking at Man U playing right now, you gotta be bugging, bro. This Man U is actually on the offensive right now. Compared to last year.
Against Fulham, dude. Like, let's not.
We lost to Fulham last year. 2-1.
Match.
I mean, but then at the same time, Fulham have only won 1 in 5 last meetings that we had with them. But like compared to Man U of last year, bro, my boys are cooking right now, man. Don't even
about cooking.
I mean, something is simmering on the pot.
Yeah.
You understand? Something is, and we are waiting to add Ugat to the middle. You understand? Okay, Chairman Van Nistelrooy, yes, sir. Our strikers are still coming, but like.
Who's striking?
So far, though.
Who's your striker? Is it Rashford?
No, this game we're playing false 9. We're playing false 9. We're going 4-2-4. That's where we have both Bruno Fernandes and Mason Mount at the top of the key.
Okay.
But like they need to start blowing for us a little bit. Like they are humping our players, man. Like what's going on?
That's what I said.
They need to start. They need to start giving us some calls. But yeah, man. So this I shouldn't be asking you this. How would you grade your club's transfer? Like on a scale of 1 to 10, what number will you give?
They had the transfer safe.
They had some outgoings. They let go of some people.
Wow. Okay.
Wow. Man U. Farcical.
Wait,
I'll let you catch up.
Jesus Christ.
There you go.
This is this is not
the future.
Oh my God. I see them, they are moving. Oh yeah, go square. What is wrong? Oh my, come on.
I like being able to see the future.
One second, I'll come. I'll be right back.
This guy was demonstrating on the ball. What is going on?
Yeah, no. We know.
Oh, Jesus Christ, man.
Okay.
Like, you see, sometimes United, this is why I was nervous, even before we start. Because these people, they want to embarrass me in front of the whole nation. And God will not allow them to do that. God won't allow them.
God might.
No. My new right back is cooking, though. Mazraoui, he's cooking. He's moving the ball. He's cooking. So what do you think of your transfer so far, man? What's the grade?
So, like, not a lot of these things don't happen in a vacuum. So you have to take into account the amount that's actually being spent on them.
Sounds like you're about to give me a story, but
yes, now because see who you guys bought. Euro. How much did you pay? 64 million.
Yeah, please say it in pounds, not in euros. Don't try to jack the price up.
Dollar.
Okay, no, that is it. You are giving us inflation money. Okay, you are giving us inflation. You are giving us inflation money, bro. And you are like Sky Sports right now. When Sky Sports is reporting the fee for Man City, they will say it's in pounds. But when they are reporting for United, they will say it's in euros. You have agenda.
Okay, 52 million upfront.
That
8 million in add-ons.
Yeah, bro, that's a good price, man, for a youngster, bro.
Yes,
For who?
60 million for you.
Lenny Euro. You know.
And JJ.
That's a good price for an
Madam Euro.
For 18-year-old.
We are what? Yes. Isn't Real Madrid paying all these diamond blood money for all of their players that they are overpaying to?
Let me answer now, because he's not expected to play for at least 3 months.
Hey, Jesus is Lord. Okay.
JJ, he's not expected to play for 3 months.
Yeah, Matasa, just small injury. Small injury.
Okay.
60
small
million
injury.
out for the first quarter of the season.
That's fine.
If he came into Liverpool, he would be our 5th rated centre back.
Excuse you?
Absolutely.
Also.
They said it.
Yes, now.
Also.
Yes, now.
Also.
It was going to be the 4th. Is it 4th or 5th?
Yeah, I heard please. That. Please. He won't even think of coming to a small club like Liverpool. Bro, stop it, man. Y'all been getting turned down by players, bro. Please. Stop it.
JJ, remember, the thing that came out of all of this is that he wanted assurances on playing time.
Yeah.
Yes, and Liverpool, then how could he reject us if we told him we cannot assure you playing time?
He didn't even consider you guys at all.
Oh.
Because that's the same way Bellingham didn't consider you guys. Even Romeo Latvia, you guys said he's coming, and he left to go to Chelsea. Caicedo, the same thing.
How many matches have they played for you combined?
For who are you talking about?
Caicedo and Lavia.
Caicedo played a lot of games.
No, but I'm saying Lavia.
Lavia was injured.
Yes, now. And that was, how much was that? 160 million combined?
Don't worry, they have blood money.
Caicedo's money is, don't worry, it's going to prove dividends. It's investment. You know when you buy stocks, and the thing knows, JJ knows this now.
So you are buying the dip.
You come back up at 1 point.
No, you didn't buy the dip. You bought at the top and then the tank.
He'll come back.
Yo, man. Don't give guys PTSD, man. Don't even give that. There's a lot of buying at the top. But what number you gonna give your transfer? I don't want the story, man. What number? 5?
Yes.
Okay, not bad.
It's better to do nothing than to buy expired milk.
No, depending on how hungry you are. But,
because what you end up when you drink expired milk, the cost of that is that cost is more than the benefit of drinking good milk.
Oh man!
Now they have to pump your stomach. Please. It's okay.
Oh my! I think United, and we're gonna go to Chelsea, right? United, based on what we've done so far, I would have given them like an 8 right now with the amount of signings that we've made.
Really?
But yes, and I will tell you why. I would have. That's why I used the word would have. Is that past participle or present continuous? One of the two shall. But I don't like our outgoings. I think there's still players like Eriksen, Maguire, which we end up starting right now, sadly. Wow. Eriksen, Maguire, Lindelof, Scott McTominay, at least, and Sancho. If we'd been able to sell 3 out of those 5 and bring in 2 players more, I would have given them like a solid 8. Actually, that's probably like a 9.5. But right now, where we are, it's a 7. Not bad. It's not bad.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, win, boy. He won the ball now.
God is good.
He won the ball.
God is good.
I don't know. Yeah. Maybe because the transfer window has not finished for you. That your 7 is standing on one leg.
You think the 7 is too high or too low?
I feel it's too high because you have not strengthened the areas that you really need to strengthen.
Come on! Oh, that was close. Oh, that was close. So you could physic matter and put it through the leg.
Well done.
Put it through the leg.
Yeah.
Well, my boys are cooking. I like the movement. I like it. So you said we should be a 7? Like the 7 is shaky right now?
Yeah, the 7 is shaky. I'll say
based on what we've signed so far?
Yeah, based on what, because the kid is not yet proven. So you got a kid that is not yet proven. Hold on. He's not proven now. He's only 1 season wonder now.
A man that is buying everything on the street is telling that my player is not yet proven.
And that's because I talk from experience. You have to listen to what I'm saying. I talk from experience.
Okay, I'll let you have that. I'll let you have that.
It's not proven yet. So
And which one of them? Because I have a lot. I have Zexi. I have Euro. Right.
Zegzi, I think Zegzi, I've heard of Zegzi for a while now, and Zegzi has had multiple seasons in Bologna. It didn't just come up. I even think that you guys, I didn't even know how you guys going, because I know that there was talks of him, because he came from Bayern. There was talks of him going back to Bayern for some reason.
I was gonna even go to AC Milan.
Yeah,
but then we told them we're the bigger club, you know.
Yeah, so
you know.
So
you guys giving Europe this season?
But the places you need reinforcement is your midfield. Your midfield.
That is true.
That your McTominay, Casemiro back this thing is not working out. Eriksen shouldn't still be in your squad right now, because that guy.
I agree, man.
So and your forward is not set yet, because Xerxes probably plays more of a wing position, not really more of a center forward. So and Rasmus being there is injured. You actually need a proven striker. So for me, that's why I'm like, that's a 7. 7 is like everything has been taken care of, but it's not perfect.
Well, that's why I'm staying with 7, because I agree with. So of course, Xerxes played like a false 9, right? Which is true. But what I'm even that was close, that was close. But and I agree, like what would have made me happy is and I don't know what's going on with these guys. Ivan Toney, we are hearing different things. Some people said his amount is 30 million, 35 million pounds and things like that. But nobody is going after him. At the beginning of the window, we had like, okay, Arsenal was gonna go for him. Even at some point, I think they said maybe City would consider going for him. Even United, I mean, we thought United was gonna go for him, but it's just so quiet right now.
Yeah, something is definitely off from my perspective. The fact that nobody's really going for him, nobody's shooting like, oh, we need to get him. Like Arsenal needs a striker, Chelsea needs a striker, Man U needs a proven striker. And none of these clubs actually are seeing that this guy is not like, people are not even treating him as an option. He's just a bypass. Like they're like, yeah, he's a striker, but nobody's really going for him like that.
And I have something for you on that. Why would Spurs go and spend 60 million on Sri Lanka?
Yeah.
And they didn't consider Ivan Toney?
I think it's more of so from me, I see Postecoglou as like a guy that is he's a very disciplined man, like in the sense that he needs his players to be on point. Like if he says move, and he also needs somebody who can pressure, like somebody who can just how Postecoglou game is like high pressure,
I line for life,
like
I line for life.
So, and I don't think Tony fits that profile. That's my take, because Tony is the kind of guy like, he's like, you kick the ball to me, I hold it up, I try to make a play, or I try to figure out ways. I'm a fox in a box kind of situation. That's what Tony is good at. Tony is not I'm running pace with you. It's not I'm pressuring up. Tony will do 1 or 2 runs for pressure. Then after a while, it's like, all right, I got to save my energy for when I'm actually going to need it.
Okay.
So I think the reason why is because of the profile of player. That 65 million, however, is...
I mean, 65 million. I mean, I know Sri Lanka, he had like 19 goals last season, which I get, but like 65 million for him, bro, that's a lot of cheddar, man.
And I think that's the first time he's had that kind of like high, like it's not a back-to-back season kind of situation.
Exactly. So with that, what would you give your season though? Your transfer rather? What is the number
right now? I give them a 6. If Osimhen and João Felix come in, it goes up to an 8.
Osimhen is not coming.
Osimhen will come. Is that or it goes to PSG? But
and you guys literally just had a return back with Gallagher, which is another topic. Like, come on, like
that one. I think by the end of this weekend it will be sealed. João Felix is gonna be the one that comes, and then Gallagher will go to back.
We'll go back.
Yeah, we're just going to overpay. That's what's going to happen, because what Chelsea is trying to do, Chelsea is not trying to overpay, because the Atletico bosses, like, they're not happy.
What?
When
He
you're
did
almost
not
scored.
dive. They said Maguire died. Maguire don't even dive, man. The man doesn't know how to dive. He's a
I've never
breeze.
seen Maguire
Just watch
dive
the
before.
replay. Just watch the replay.
Beg, man.
Please.
I mean, unless if they're trying to give him eye knee or eye, like
No,
eye.
JJ, we just watched the Olympics. We saw synchronized diving, everything. What he did, we qualified for a medal. Look at that.
Oh no, that is a foul, man. That is a foul. I'm with my man. That's a foul, bro. That is a
That you're
foul.
blaming him.
That's a foul.
How incapable you are of.
I'm just, hey, bro. I'm sorry. He's still wearing the jersey of my club, man. That's a foul, bro. That's a foul. That's a foul. So real quick, top 6. Let's start with Mr. Liverpool, man. What do you think?
Keep that for second half.
For second half. All right, nice.
Nice.
Yeah, like I was saying, if Chelsea signs, I think Osimhen is going to come, and this is my reason. This is my explanation of why.
Okay.
I've convinced myself that he's going to come. This is my reason. He wants to go to PSG, but PSG,
which is too late.
PSG they're not willing to shell out the money of the transfer release that Napoli wants, because Napoli put a release clause on him, and PSG is like, I'm not paying that, because they had a conversation during the summer. And then PSG also still have 2 strikers. They have Kolo Muani and they have Ramos. Those
Gonzalo
strikers that they've not even they didn't even try them, because the whole Mbappe reign was preventing what's the name of the coach again? What's the name of the PSG coach?
Luis Enrique.
Enrique was preventing Enrique from actually doing his own thing and whatnot. So my take on this is that they are going to push it all the way to the end of the summer, because Napoli wants Lukaku. Conte has told the owner of Napoli, get Lukaku. So Napoli has something that we have, which is weird. I don't know who do Conte juju that they say if his name is not Lukaku, we're not signing a striker, because there's so many people they could have gotten. So at the point where I am right now, I think what's going to happen is we're going to exchange Lukaku with some probably high fee, like probably like some 50-something million pounds, and then we'll end up getting Osimhen. Chelsea's going to cave. They're going to give Osimhen the money that he wants, because he's a superstar. Because the insults that they were giving to him was that they were telling him that he has to be on loan with no option to buy. So that means that you come and play in England for 1 year and can be sent back to Napoli, where we know is not wanted. So I'm glad that he took his stance and was like, look, I don't know what you're doing with your Lukaku deal, but I'm not going on. The loan has to be an option to buy, or you just buy me outright. So I think what's going to happen is going to come, because I don't see any other place that he goes to. It's either that or he goes to Saudi, and I don't think Osimhen is ready. It's not at the point where he thinks Saudi is like his game right now. It's sad. Because I feel like he could have gone to like other clubs, like Arsenal. I don't know what's going on at Arsenal. Like, this is the good Arsenal type of player, but I guess Ateta is the kind of techie guy. He wants a striker that is.
I don't think it's about Arsenal though, and that's why actually I want to know what no, not even that. I want to see what told you things, because once again, Osimhen leaving Napoli, I think, is 1 season too late, personally. Right? He had that, because, like, let's keep it real. Prior to that banger season that he had, we know it was good, but it wasn't world class. And no disrespect, I don't even consider him a world class player. He had a world class season. You understand? But it's not a world class, because he hasn't done it like back to back type of a thing. So he had that season. And Daniel Levy's evil twin brother is the owner of he's the owner of Napoli, and they slapped that price tag on him, right? So, do you think like that move? Do you think that move is a season too late, or do you actually think there's still a destination for him in the top 5 league at a reasonable price?
See, those are 2 different questions. Is there a destination for him and at a reasonable price? 2 different questions. there's always going to be demand for a striker that, whether you call it just one season, for a striker who has done it at the highest level.
That's true.
I don't know why Napoli don't want him anymore. It must be the racismo that they've decided that a black player cannot be the face of their club.
Yeah, that coach is
that's Italy for you.
So like they'll I feel like there are too many clubs that just have one person ahead of like under normal circumstances, Man City would have gone for him without Haaland. Even a club like Liverpool, if we didn't have Nunez, we'd have some flexibility for going for like a straight up number 9.
Okay.
But remember how much we spent on Nunez.
That's true.
Yeah. So like Chelsea, I don't even understand. Like out of everybody that you bought, it wasn't a world class number 9. And
bro, they got a winger and then turn him into a striker. That's what they did.
Wait, JJ, check your WhatsApp. Yeah, there are people looking for you there. But yeah, I don't understand how this is the place where they're I don't even know if we can call it what's the word? I don't think we can call it like prudence, but they're definitely hesitating in when they should act and acting when they should hesitate.
Okay.
We didn't even talk about like so for this game, JJ. What are you thinking for predictions? Who do you think is going to win?
I think so over, and I was hoping that we're gonna get to that halftime, right? Have I been satisfied so far with what we're doing? The answer is yes, because there have been chances. But the same problem we had in the Community Shield, I hope it doesn't come back to bite United. We've been wasteful. United have been wasteful. We could have been up in this game 3-0. Like easily. That ball that Kobe Mano passed through the middle that got, and I forgot, I think it was Mount that was one-on-one with the keeper. Yeah. The keeper saved him with his leg. I don't know. He should have scored that one. The one that Toju was super happy about, right? The one that the Fulham lost the ball, we could have had that one. And I think Rashford also had one chance like that. So so far, I mean, we actually for the first time we have a pattern of play.
Yeah.
Right, we're playing out from the back, which is what we were trying to do last season and stuff like that. So and of course it's Fulham. Like no disrespect, man. No disrespect. They beat us 2-1 last season, and in the last 4 times that we've played them, we've always won the game. So like this shouldn't be a problem. So I think United win 2-1. I think there's still about three goals in this game.
Okay.
Yeah.
United. Before I get to that,
and do not hate, please. Do not hate.
No, this is going to be some not self hate, some club hate. and I need to read this to you because you asked me about previously what I thought about our transfer season so far. Let me sum it up for you this way: there are 132 football clubs in Europe's top 7 leagues. 131 of them have signed players in 2024. So literally only one out of the top 7 leagues, only one team has not signed a player.
I haven't signed. Wow.
Liverpool.
Wow. Yeah, that's crazy.
That is damning, man. That is very damning.
1 out of 132. Just us still window shopping,
Wow. That's wild. That's wild.
That's very damning. I don't know what y'all doing, man. I mean,
so let me answer your current question. What do I think is going to? I hope Man U loses. I hope they lose 4-0. I hope they lose 4-0 and they get 4 red cards. No, 3 red cards because anything beyond that they would forfeit. So no, 3 red cards. That's what I want.
Wow.
I want Onana to get a red card, straight red. After they've used all their subs, so that one of the outfield players have to come in and play. That is my vision for this match.
Oh my!
But what is in like the 89th minute. Box, and then Rashford will hit the back of his ogo that is not sharp, and then it will bundle into the net, and then Fernandez will celebrate like it was his goal, and frustration will continue.
So you think this ends 1-0 United?
It ends with a 1-goal margin, unfortunately.
So you mean that we're gonna be at the top of the table? Is that what you're saying?
That doesn't count.
Is that what you're saying?
That doesn't count.
Hey, it's all good. I'll take it. I'll take it, man. I'll take it.
All right. For me, I want to hit tomorrow. I want to hit a little bit, but I think based on the stats and seeing how you guys are playing, I think you'll finish one of these chances. You'll finish one of them, and my prediction would be 3-1.
3-1 United. You think you see 4 goals in this game?
3-1. Yeah, I think Fulham is going to cave at one point, because what's going to happen most probably is that you guys are going to go 2-1 up, and they're going to do all this last minute, push everybody up top, and we're going
to counter them. That's interesting.
That's my thought. I think it's a 3-1 game right now.
Look at this chance. Bruno's supposed to finish that chance. He was trying to do Trivella. Come on.
Just chip it.
That's being wasteful. That was our problem during the Community Shield also. United was so wasteful.
Yeah, the Community Shield game, you guys.
Yeah, and look at Mason Mount. Was that Mount or was that Casemiro for the second one? Like, come on, it was. Oh man,
Adama Traore, man.
Yo, Chairman, you know that guy said he's never been to the gym before in his life. That he doesn't lift.
I don't believe that. I don't
like, bro.
What if you didn't?
All natty? Is that what you're saying? All natty?
No. All calisthenics. Calisthenics.
I don't believe that, bro. I do not believe that. What are you talking about?
That man is jagged. Like he looks like a rugby. It looks like a rugby player.
Yeah, it does.
And I don't even say rugby player being that jacked, man. But like, look at the possession. United 61% to 39%.
They're killing them with possession, definitely.
We have more. I mean, and I think United haven't been. So like last season, one of the problems that we had is we were a transitional side, right? It was yo-yo ball up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, and that haven't happened that much. We haven't faced that much shots, in this game, So that's good. That's good. I'll take that, and I do think it might even be like a 2-0, but then I know we might get like an Onana special.
You guys can keep a clean sheet to say.
Onana will do Onana things, man. We might have an Onana special before the end of the game. You understand? So that's my only fear. As long as we don't concede first, because I still don't know where our mentality is, whether we're fragile, right? But overall, I mean, and I noticed we're playing, we're kind of playing like a 3-2-5 right now, right? Where we have Dalot pushing up off the wing, we have Martinez, we have Maguire, and we have Mazraoui, and even sometimes I'm seeing Mazraoui invert with Amad Diallo being on the right. Kobe and Casemiro, they are playing that two holding pattern. Kobe pushing forward. When Kobe pushed forward, that's when I noticed that Mazraoui is coming into the middle. And of course, we still have Bruno and Mount up front. But United needs to be clinical, man. We need to be clinical because, like, I'm expecting big things, man. Don't let me say the number. I'm expecting big things out of my club this year. Expecting big things.
Which number?
I'm just saying big things. But so far, good game so far.
All right. What are we looking at now? Are we ready for predictions? Or we're still gonna wait for a bit.
No, let's set that up with second half because
okay.
All
right. So while we're waiting for that, right? So I was. Remember earlier on, let's look at like other clubs, right? And we were talking about player movement and things like that. Who is your shocking movement into the Premier League and out of the Premier League? For
Alvarez out.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Alvarez. And for that fee too?
The fee is shocking. Him himself moving, I'm not shocked though.
No, I was shocked because I was thinking that it was going to let Pep used him in a different like position, like probably probably a left wing. You know how Pep loves to convert people into like roles that they've never played before, but somehow once Pep tells them to play, they start looking like they start looking like they've been there all their life. Like I would turn Kyle Walker into a center back for like a whole season, turn Stones into a DM. So I was thinking that Alvarez was going to be patient for that, because if we're being honest, like this guy, like you already won everything, so there was nothing else. But I do understand his mentality, but I didn't think that deal was going to happen then. I thought he was going to leave when Pep leaves. Like that's when I thought that move was going to happen. But like him leaving to Atletico Madrid of all places, nah.
But then, Mike, there's a couple of things to that, because I think we always throw these. He's won everything around a little bit too loosely, right? Because I know a lot of people that won 5 NBA rings, right? And they are just sitting at the number 12 on the club, right? And I'm not saying Alvarez is that. I'm not saying he's a slouch. I'm not saying all that. But number one, to what you were saying about, Pep converting players, I thought he was going to play more of that KDB role this season, because if you notice last season, anytime they hook KDB, they bring Alvarez in, right? And with KDB aging, I thought he was going to play more to that. Him going to go and play for Diego Simeone, like, yo, that is not a very attacking side, right?
I just don't see how he's going to be impactful in a Simeone team, because Simeone, if you're not even a striker, you have to run back to the midfield at the very least. Like, so Simeone is a very, very demanding player in regards to how much he wants you to be running. And sometimes your running does not have him. You just be running for just running sake. So like he may like, so unless they have plans to let go of Griezmann, because he could I see him playing that Griezmann role. Or maybe they just think Griezmann can't last the full season, so they're gonna start like winning off of Griezmann a bit. And I also saw some transfer reports that Griezmann is being looked at by some MLS teams also. So it definitely is a shocking move for me. I didn't expect that. But yeah, I agree with you that.
What about this for shocking? That Man City hasn't signed anyone.
They have. What are you talking about?
Come on. Not in the summer.
They have. They
signed some kids.
But here's what they did. You see, let's talk about this, man. Let me tell you. Man City is being run by mafias. I'm saying it. I need this table right now. Man City is being run by mafias. You understand? It's like when you want to bring a package inside of the house and you don't want your wife to know, right? You've ordered it online. You will hide it somewhere. Then you now use the back door to bring it. Look at what Man City did. Come on, Savino. They know the final destination now. They knew that destination. They knew that kid when he was leaving South America. They knew was coming to Man City, but they took him to the city groups.
Is he going to play for them this season?
I think he plays. Bob, what's the name of the little kid that got injured? Oscar Bob, yeah. I think he plays.
Yeah, I think he finds the role. I think before he was gonna make like appearances off the bench kind of role, but with Oscar Bob being injured now, I think he definitely finds the role in that team.
He's got it. What did Mark said? Capital edge markets. No, that's no me, man. But like honestly, Man City, bro, we're gonna touch on them a little bit more.
Yeah. I agree with Mark. Mark said that. He said, "How we're not winning is disgraceful."
I know. We've been wasteful, man.
Up like 3 goals already.
Bro, yeah, we should have 3-0. We've been freaking wasteful in this game.
Anacho is not on this field.
No. He's on the bench. He's on the bench
Also,
because, like, you know.
Nah, I don't agree with this lineup. This lineup is bombs, bro.
Ow.
Why you put Fernandez as a false nine? I think you are trying to prove this value of Mason Mount, and you just give up that you have wasted money.
So hold on.
Find a role.
You and your Chelsea energy. Hold on.
Don't worry, me. I'm not.
So what should they have done? So Garnacho, the reason Garnacho is not starting is number one, he played Copa America. They're just coming back. He needs to get some rest, right?
So is Martinez though.
But hold on, they are different. Garnacho is way younger, and what United did last season, we ran our youngsters way too much, right? Way too much. So they gotta ease him back in. And if you notice, even in the FA Cup, they sub him in, right? And if we don't do that, that means we're starting Zogzi that just also came back from Euro. He needs some rest. You understand? So that's
did he play?
It was training.
Bro, miss me with all these excuses, bro. It was training.
Hey, but I'm sorry, man.
Bowen was training, but they are going to start the game tomorrow. Like
for a side like Fulham, man, we should be good with what we have on the field. You've seen it so far. We've had 6 shots. We should have converted like 3, bro.
That's exactly why you should actually play somebody who's a forward. Any forward who score that.
The only forward we could have played would have been Rashford, and Rashford doesn't like playing through the middle. So that's why we're playing the false 9.
Yeah. I agree.
You know,
get Zirkzee on this pitch. Get Garnacho because I think those guys they're more dynamic. They bring him out there.
I agree with you. Let me see. Is it possible to see my FPL in real time? Am I getting points or not getting points?
You can see them in real time. Like if you just refresh, it takes like a couple of minutes just for it to refresh if they score a goal or something. But I've not even set up my own FPL team, so I'm already.
That might be too late. Second half is on.
Yeah, it's going to be tomorrow. Well, not even tomorrow. It's going to be next week.
What about what's going on with the banners and stuff? Because people keep asking me about that.
What? With the what?
The banners, like the tickers, things like that, to show updates on what time it is, things like that.
We're still working on that. You know, we don't have that ready yet to go, but we're still working on that. And,
yeah.
Okay. Well, and for the people here, man, thank you for joining us. We really do appreciate it. You know, we really appreciate it. We're gonna be, you know, we're building it up bit by bit. You know, bit by bit. And it should be good to go very soon.
Yeah.
Bro, I need United. Let's cook, man. Let's cook.
Or get cooked. Or you get cooked.
Never. Not by these people, man. We're better than them.
I need Smith Rowe to wake up, man. You need to show us now why they sold you. Smith Rowe.
I told you at the beginning, you've got to realize there are some players. I mean, when it's like when you see them in sample sizes, they are great. When the sample size becomes bigger, you realize maybe they are not as good as they were initially, you know, advertised. What is going on? What type of defending is that?
I don't want to talk. That's why.
Oh God, this is crazy. So let me tell you my fantasy.
Because remember you mentioned something about Gonzalo Ramos for PSG.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So he's injured already.
Oh, he's injured.
Yeah.
How long is it gonna be out?
I don't know. It got subbed out after 20 minutes.
That is giving Rafael Varane settings, man. Man, too, he left United first game for the Cosmos that they called. And bro, he was.
Fabrizio, stop teasing me, man. Fabrizio have been teasing me with the same tweet all over and over again. Chelsea remain interested in Victor Osimhen as the option reactivated. We have been saying the same thing like 3 days ago.
Did you notice how Fabrizio be remixing his tweets now?
Bruh, he just said the same thing like 4 or 5 times in the same day. And I'm like, that's not an update. That is not an update. Like, Like maybe you're trying to get the numbers up, and I know for that man it's a business, so
of
I
course.
can't fault the man if you have to do what you got to do for business. But that is not an update because me, I'm out here refreshing, thinking something new, and it just retweets the same thing. And I'm like, bruh, miss me.
Hey, I won't be shocked if that man put his initial tweet into ChatGPT and just tell, hey, ChatGPT, remix.
He probably does. He probably does.
I won't be shocked, man. That
But
man,
Fabrizio is a goat, man. Fabrizio is a goat. I don't know between Austin and Fabrizio.
It's Ornstein. It's Ornstein.
Ornstein, you think it's Austin?
Ornstein doesn't dilly dally. He doesn't dilly dally.
I like that.
he only speak when he have something to say.
Absolutely, because he's an actual reporter, so he follows like journalistic principles. Fabrizio is just my sources are saying, or he will just reinforce something that someone else has already said and repurpose it as his own news.
Like, who are your sources?
Yeah, it's like breaking news.
Who are your sources?
They're still in discussion. Like, that's not breaking news.
Yeah, because even with this Osimhen thing, like Fabrizio and Ornstein were like
they went head to head. Yeah.
Because Fabrizio, I think Ornstein was like saying that they're talking about like a loan deal and that it's in discussion with Lukaku. But Fabrizio is like he's not heard anything yet. Like
he said it's done.
Like I was like,
whoa.
I was like, what's going on?
If Fabrizio was like, that deal is dead, like they went back to back, man. Battle of the report. But like, that's the crazy thing. That space is getting bigger now, though. Like you have more people doing it, Florian Plettenberg, of course, Ornstein, and of course, you have the bunch of
I think Jacobs or something Jacobs.
Josh Jacob, and all these United haters that on ESPN.
Bro, I think they're more Chelsea haters than United haters. I hate those ESPN FC guys, man.
Number one, your club is not that big.
Analysis on the ball. They recycle the same thing, and all of them they just agree and they say the same thing all over again.
Bruh.
You guys should blame yourself for watching ESPN FC in the first place.
Bro,
you should be watching though. You guys have you got a Liverpool legend there. That man that has nothing.
Anything wrong about Liverpool? But
Never.
Any other team other than Liverpool?
The impression of being balanced. So you overdose the passion of Liverpool. I say, there's nothing to see there, please.
I stopped watching it. One time I just got pissed. I was like, you guys you're not making sense. You have a script that all of you are rehearsing. That's what.
And what's this guy? What's the name of this guy? The one that played for Chelsea. I forgot his name. He's also on ESPN FC. No, frankly, but I like Frank's analysis, right? Not the strongest, not the most opinionated, but at least he's fair. The name of this other guy, he always sits on the left. Is Irish. I forgot his name.
I know the guy you're talking about.
ESPN analyst.
I know the one you're talking about. He's a former Chelsea player. Yeah.
Like, God forgive me, guy. Like that guy, when he was a Chelsea player, of course, we were not super into soccer when he was, right? So maybe that's why I don't know him. But I feel like he's one of those people that underachieved in their career and now they talk smack about every player, honestly. Bro, that's the way I view him.
That must stay hating United, bro.
He hates United. Like, everything out of his mouth hates United. Like, everything out of his mouth, man. I don't get it. Oh, really?
I don't see the problem with that.
Hey, really? I mean, you're a Liverpool fan. You're a Liverpool fan. I'm not shocked. Craig Burley. Yeah, that's his name.
Craig Burley. Yeah, that's his
Craig Burley. Yeah, that man is a hater, man. He's a hater.
He's a hater.
But like, they are kicking United players. Like, what's this ref doing? They keep kicking. It's like this officiating is not officiating.
Wow.
Like, seriously.
About
officiating.
Hello, why not? Like, seriously. And it's giving them free kick like in dangerous areas.
So disappointing.
All right. So what are we talking about next? All right,
so you can go into your predictions now for the season.
All right. Let's start with Mr. JJ because he has some interesting. I want to
which team finished higher in Chelsea and Man U last season?
Oh, Chelsea.
And then we broke their heart.
Yeah.
We'll send them to the Wi-Fi password leaks.
They send us to the gulag, man.
Then we send them all the way. It's like back in those days that I have to go to Pennsylvania. You know the amount of trains you have to take. Oh, Jesus, man! These people. Why did Mason Mount come that way? You're supposed to give your player a chance.
Because it's not
to
supposed to be on
work.
the pitch. That's why it came that way.
Like, yo, talking of that, I still don't understand this signing though. I honestly
You
don't
never
understand.
it.
I don't
It's
understand this
it's
signing.
an obsession from Ten Hag, and he
I don't
got his
understand this
obsession.
signing. I don't
He's still
understand
obsessed
this
with
signing.
De Jong because De Jong apparently is available, but De Jong is not leaving because he says
We
he wants
don't.
that Barcelona money.
Of course,
Money
of
must be
course,
complete.
of course, of course. And talking for top, what do you call it? Top 6 prediction,
Yeah.
right? Let me start at number 6, right?
Okay.
I don't think Chelsea will make top 6. I don't.
It's all right.
I don't. I do not think Chelsea will make top 6. So my number 6 is going to be Spurs. Right, high line, big
I
end.
like that they have figured out. Okay,
We
continue.
shall see. So I think Chelsea, is going to be 6. As in Spurs is going to be 6. Number 5 for me. I think Aston Villa is not going to make top 6 this year. I think because they're going to be competing in Europe, I think they're going to struggle.
Okay.
Right? I think they're going to struggle. So I'm going to put Newcastle to be number 5. Yeah. Tonali is coming back. They kept most of their core if they don't have injury. I think now that they go back to one schedule per week, one game per week, I think Newcastle is 5. And you could clip this. You understand?
Don't
Newcastle.
worry, we will.
Number 4.
Because you must.
Number 4, Liverpool. Liverpool is going to be 4. And
who's your third person again? Who's the third person?
Wait, we're coming. We're coming. We're coming. Land.
Okay, land.
And even that 4 that I'm giving Liverpool is because I hope, because I understand this is 4th season. So because Ten Hag also came 4th in his 4th season, I would hope that Arne Slot can match his level and maybe win one thing.
Yeah.
You understand? We are setting the pace. Number 3. Hey!
Blame you.
Glory, Man United. Glory, Man United. I think we get 3rd, man. This season, United gets 3rd.
Okay.
Number 2, Man City. Right? And my number 1, and I pray they do not mess this up. Because you see these people, even their fans, they always have excuses for coming second. They are just saying that, is it miscongeniality that they call it? That's what they want. Participation. But I'm open so that Man City fans won't be able to say they have 5 cups in a row.
City fans, like
we have some of them.
That says that they're a Man City fan.
I have one in a group chat. He's a bandwagon fan. He joined them.
I want that old jersey. You know that old Man City baggy jersey.
The old one, man. But honestly, I'm hoping that Arsenal will be able to get over the hump, just so that City don't win it 5 in a row. Like they need to do Premier League a favor, so we are not turned into Farmers League. You understand? They need to do that. I know we are still up there. So Arsenal 1, City 2, United 3, Liverpool 4, Newcastle 5, and Spurs 6. Hotspur 6.
Okay.
That's my prediction.
All right.
Mike, you want to go or should I go?
The floor is yours. Okay, let's do it.
I'll go. All right. Number 6, Man U.
Okay, but that's not bad.
I see I'm making top 6. Number 5, I say Tottenham. Number 4.
I-line.
Chelsea. Top 4.
Can you adjust your camera? Can we see what is on your table? What are
Top
you?
4.
What have you been drinking?
Top four is locked. Is unlocked. Don't worry.
You are drinking.
Nkuku's fit. Everybody's fit. Osimhen is going to enter. Felix is going to be there. Don't worry. We're going to cook.
And you have your own board coach also, Enzo Maresca.
And now, Pep is bored. Ateta has not got bored yet. That's the secret.
That's why he hasn't won the league.
Then he will have won the Premier League by now. But Ateta copied everything other than the hairstyle.
Okay.
If you copy the hairstyle, you will have won it. So, number 4, Chelsea. Number 3, I think Liverpool. Liverpool have a very, very... They have a stable team. Even though they've not made signings, they have players who know each other very well. Like, Alexander Arnold will just switch over to
Sergey.
And they will make magic happen.
But then, we'll talk about that later.
Number 2, I think, is Man City. Unfortunately, as it pains me, I think Arsenal are gonna win because I don't see City don't have enough signings or enough. I know we always say this, but they don't have enough this season. They don't have enough.
They've never needed it though.
But there are a lot of the players that they have right now that I'm like, I feel like they're on their last legs. Like Kyle Walker.
Let's go, Garnacho!
Unless Kyle do something different with his leg, that man looks to be on.
That man was done in the Euros.
He was done in the Euros.
He was done.
How he played all games is still baffling to me.
He was done. They should have brought in Trent at some point.
Number 1, and this is because I have the love of Christ in me. If not, it's because I have love of Christ. I say, let me be kind for once. Arsenal, I think they will win it.
All right.
If Arsenal, let me say this here. If Arsenal find a way to bottle this league, because
that would be 3 in a row.
When we look at the people that are contenders, there's no contenders other than Man City at the moment. Liverpool, I've not seen enough from Liverpool to say that they will be contenders. I think they will be there amongst the fight, but they've not reinforced their squad in a sense that I'm confident that they will be able to go all the way.
That's true. The
only contender at the moment is Man City.
True that.
So if they find a way to bottle it to a depleted Man City squad that is on their last legs, we have to talk. This one is a spiritual warfare. Arsenal people, you go to the mountain. We are going to fast for 10 days. That's dry fast before this cost is removed from your club. But right now, I think that's my list right now. So it's Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool, we got Chelsea, we got Spurs, and then Man U.
All right.
I think the problem with Man U right now is that I feel like if you make some more signings, maybe you can top Spurs a bit. But I think that 5-6 is where you stop. That's my own take.
Okay.
I think the clubs that you talked about, like West Ham, Newcastle's, like West Ham, they have
Jesus.
They have to click. And then
West Ham made some good moves though.
Yeah, they made some good moves. They need to click. I need to see them in actual action. And the coach is new. They got players that are new. They have new system.
Kobe Wolonio, my God. What is going on?
And then, yeah, that's it. That's it for me. So
okay.
All right, Mr. Touch.
So I guess it's left to me to bring some
common sense into this.
Yeah, sanity. Some sanity. Exactly. That's the right word.
Really?
Yeah. So. Sixth for me is Chelsea.
Okay.
Too much turnover, not enough stability. It's just you guys can either, like the way I see it, you guys can either crash out of Conference League or win the whole thing. That like the range of possibilities for Chelsea this season is just too wide. Because I don't even think the manager knows who is going to start his second match. He might know who is starting his first. I don't believe he knows who is starting his second match of the Premier League season.
No. I think he knows because he knows what his squad is. He has. I think he said that even in his conference.
I don't think he knows their names. I don't think he knows their names.
He knows them. They have banned all of them. They are all training with the under 21 squad. That's our new move. If you're not on the team, don't even come to the squad. Just go and train with the under
We even need
21.
to talk
That's what we
about
are
that.
doing.
Just how they're just banishing people,
We are
putting
banishing
your
them.
players on exile.
That is wild, man. That is wild.
Fifth place. I'll go Newcastle for fifth place.
Okay.
Whether it's just war of attrition that they outkicked their coverage last season. They thought they were part of the big boys, and and they felt the negative energy. They felt how, like, when you're doing it one game a week,
It's easier.
it's easier. Now they can go back to that one game a week. They're not dealing with going to Spain on Wednesday and then coming back to play City that same weekend. Like, things like that happen.
Wow.
Where you're playing 4 matches in 14 days. Like, they couldn't keep up with that.
Come on, move.
They're not bothering about Europe this season. So I see them as fifth. It pains me to say this, but it goes along with Newcastle being in fifth. I see Man U in fourth place. Like, you finally get to come back to the table with the big boys. We sent you to the kiddie table for long enough. You showed that you know how to tuck your napkin into your shirt and eat like an adult. Your plate doesn't only have desserts. You mix in some veggies. So now you've proven to us that you won't burp when you're talking. So we are letting you back to the adults table.
For a guy that we knocked out last year, and we messed up your campaign, you have too much chest right now. Honestly,
campaign? We see.
Seriously,
what campaign did you mess up? Because last I remember, we won a trophy.
Last year?
Yes, we won a trophy. We won Carabao.
And we won what?
That's not my business.
FA Cup.
I'm telling you what you're doing in the EPL.
We messed up your campaign, right?
You messed up a double. You messed up a double. You didn't mess up
Jesus Christ. Is that Casemiro that's almost like a player? Oh, Lord. Thank you. Good defense. Good defense. He's offside. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. That was a 2-on-1. I did not make that pass. Told you. I did not make that pass, and you're a Premier League player. I do not get it.
Yeah. See, just because you play in the Premier League doesn't make you a Premier League player.
No, it doesn't.
Because that is an atrocity.
That was really bad. That was really bad.
And it was Maguire that stopped it.
Oh,
Imagine them stopped by Maguire on a 2-on-1.
Bro.
Yeah, that was really bad. Take it.
Well, it's a former Man U player now. So
Andres Pereira, right?
So you should expect such lackluster performance.
Yeah,
but anyway, like I was saying, third place.
United.
No, fourth. United is fourth.
I know.
Let's. I haven't said the crazy thing yet. Third place for me is going to be City, because they have shown, like, unless I have not seen the.
That's talking.
I haven't seen the reinforcement. I haven't seen, like, for them to get that 4 in a row. Like, it was the only blip they had, and this is not to downplay it. Like, it was a big deal. Was KDB's injury, and I think I felt that injury more than they did, because it was my first round pick in the FPL. So I think it affected my team more than it affected theirs. Just think about it that way. And they haven't upgraded. In fact, the person that came in for him was Alvarez, and he's gone.
Yeah, he's gone. That's true.
So now there's going to be one crucial injury to every squad. I don't think this City team can withstand.
Can take any injury.
Yes.
If Foden goes down, they're in trouble.
Yeah, actually.
Like, it could be any of them. Like, you're saying Foden. What about Haaland?
I think they can survive without Haaland, considering that. Actually, no, they can't survive. They can't survive.
There's a difference between, like, survival means
they can't survive.
Fall apart. You're not winning the title.
True that.
So yeah, so for me, City third. Again, I mentioned that stat earlier. 132 clubs in the top 7 leagues. 131 of them have made signings. The only one
except
that has
Liverpool. And they're
Now,
gonna be.
some can see that as stability,
Mm-hmm.
and so that's why I have them at second. Stability, but
Okay.
the killer instinct isn't there. The thing that's supposed to take them over
So
the
the
edge
second
isn't
that
there.
you see them, is it like close second or just you came
The second I see
second?
them is ahead of third. That's the second I see them.
What?
What are you going to be?
That is
What are
a
you going to be
that is
close?
a you just find yourself in second place because of how bad second was.
Yes, because I feel like even the year that we won the league, if we hadn't, I think our European match was the last one that was played before COVID shut down. So and we lost that match. Like that was like we won like a dynasty run right there, where if we had just not played that match, would have done the Champions League, Premier League double that season. And it's like things like that is things that grow your brand to the point where like you're not even, it's not even like you're attracting, people are demanding to come to you. So now even Liverpool being back in Champions League now, it's like, bro, the European nights, ask opponents. Oh snap, somebody about to get a yellow. Ask opponents, they'll tell you that Anfield on the European nights is the thing that it's a thing.
Yeah.
And a lot of these other a lot of these people that were trying to entice haven't experienced it. Look at what happened with Salah, look at what happened with Alisson. It's like they experienced it and they're like, we played against them and they came along. So it's like these things are real. Like I would actually say Liverpool win Champions League before they win Prem this season. As long as slot.
Under this new coach.
As long as we don't face Madrid.
I think that white drink you. Honestly, I think the white drink you had was vodka. That wasn't what. Because it's hold up, bro. But finish your prediction. So that means Arsenal is winning the league.
Yes, we have a sweep of that. We are all predicting us.
We all have a sweep. All right. So let me deal with what you just said about your Liverpool. Number one, you know that the style that Ancelotti plays is different from the style that Jurgen Klopp was playing, right?
Yes.
You guys don't even have the type of player that Ancelotti wants. He plays possession-based football. Jurgen Klopp was playing, Jurgen Press.
And there are a lot of players on the team who are, based on the 2 months of training that they've done so far, prefer this style of play.
Chairman, let me tell you, even though I said you guys are going to be fourth, actually, you guys might not even make the top 6.
Okay.
Like, especially with a new coach and these players, and you still have Trent playing that right back that he can't even defend to save his life.
Okay. Trent that had in one season had more assists than Anthony has had since he came.
Which is fine. He's a defender first. That's what we are talking about. Please block this ball. What's going on?
Anthony's a winger.
Which is fine. And Anthony has more better defense than, but that's a conversation for another day. That man should be a left back, honestly. It should be a left back. Like they should just it needs to be a reverse Gareth Bale. That's what needs to happen with his career. Like, honestly, man. Like a reverse Gareth Bale. But seriously, man, United is really they are making me mad.
They just started to make you mad.
They're making me mad. I mean, come on. Who is that? Kobe, come on, better on the ball.
This game is looking like a 0-0.
No, that's usually what happens, and then
it's looking like a last minute Man United give the ball away. Oh God almighty.
Then there's a buzzer that goes off in the referee, and then
Fulham wake up now.
And then Man U gets a penalty from outside the box.
Oh please, like all these, all these silly penalties they gave against Man U last season. Like, even the one when we went to play at Chelsea, that was a silly penalty.
Which one is that? Is that Noni?
Yeah, the one that
Yeah, Dalot kicked Noni.
No, was it Dalot or was it Wan-Bissaka?
No, it's Dalot. It's Dalot.
Please,
I know it was Dalot because it's Dalot that Kopama was cooking and owned him and made him his son.
Oh, stop it. That did not happen.
That's why I don't like that. We all know
Typical
that
Chelsea fan.
Obama
Let's
won
go.
that
You get it back. Let's go. Come on. Oh yeah, give him. If we can give him a red card and give us a penalty from there, I don't mind. Oh man.
Okay, what about prediction for player of the season?
Player of the season?
Mm-hmm.
If this is a big if Arsenal wins, the player of the season is gonna be Saka or Odegaard, one of the two.
No, you have to pick one. Okay.
I'll go with Odegaard. I think Odegaard is gonna be, if Arsenal wins, I think Odegaard is gonna be the player of the season. Because he's integral to everything that did. Come on, Rev. You can't tell me that's not a foul. Jesus Christ. 3-on-2 break. 3-on-2 break. 3-on-2 break. He's going to send it back to the other side. Go, Jesus. Oh, thank you, Jesus.
Told you, just shout go from here. Once that ball enter, because you're the one that probably has the fastest.
My enemy will not rejoice over me. My enemy will not
start
rejoice
dancing.
over me. Father,
That's
Lord,
what we need. We need dancing. Then we need to figure out how to drop some like emojis on this place. Some emoji reactions.
Oh God, my heart, my chest.
We need to figure that out quickly because that's what we are going to use to rejoice.
Elizabeth, I'm coming home. Elizabeth, I'm coming home. I'm coming home, Elizabeth. Take me.
Wow.
Coming home.
Oh man.
The only reason why Odegaard will win player of the season over Saka is racism. That's true. There's nothing that goes with Arsenal that doesn't go through Saka.
That is also true.
Odegaard just goes there to clap up with the fans after each match.
You think so?
And they call that leadership.
Oh, stop it. It's all
about the dynamism for Arsenal starts and ends with Saka.
But then they play through Odegaard though.
All Odegaard does is pass the ball to the right, where Saka is.
He does more than that. They do those intricate 1-2s, man. Don't be a hater, man. Like, come on, today.
Like, what's the
today?
production?
If they give you Odegaard, will Liverpool not take him?
I will take Saka before I take Odegaard.
Yes, that's fine. But even if they give you Odegaard, of course, come on, that guy is integral, man. I think he wins my player of the season. I think so.
Who?
I think so. Odegaard. If Arsenal ends up winning, I think Odegaard will be instrumental. Like player of the season. Who's your own player of the season though? Mike?
Me? Obama. Yeah. That award that Alan dropped him off is coming back.
You mean from the 8th place that you guys are going to be? He's going to win player of the season.
Don't worry. Obama is cooking. Because you actually have people that can actually finish the ball. You have people that can finish the ball. And Kuku is going, like, God, please. Man, whoever sweat was last season, man, like, they need to just, Holy Ghost fire need to chase them, man. Because, like, we actually had ballers, straight up ballers that were actually just sitting on the bench or injured. Just as soon as they touch grass, injured. Do you know how much good news it is that when Maresca gave his press conference, he said nobody's injured except Rhys James, which we know Rhys James needs prayers on his own. That one, he and his family and everybody, they just need prayers because that guy's leg is another thing. Because, but for him to say nobody's injured, my soul was filled with joy.
Come on, get it out.
As of this time last season, players that have not even signed for us yet.
Are you serious? Oh, come on.
How can you sign Lavia and Lavia just entered the training center and he got injured? What kind of foolishness is that?
See,
my
sometimes
chest.
the purchase you don't make.
My chest.
Honestly speaking, if I'm being honest, even till today, I think those two, like buying Lavia and Caicedo was overkill.
Is it though?
It is though. Like buying them is overkill because the truth about it is that before then they had bought Andre Santos from one Brazilian league like that. I've forgotten where the Fluminense or one of those ones. They brought Andre Santos they bought Ugochukwu.
Mm-hmm.
And then, did they buy Ugochukwu before Lavia? Now I don't even know. The math is not matching up again. But they bought Lavia. I know Ugochukwu they bought as a panic buy because Lavia got injured. So I'm just like, what?
That your midfield is very funny. I'm not even gonna lie, right? I the way I feel is, apart from Cole Palmer, which you guys play on the right, you guys just buy a bunch of 8s. Like there's no true 6 out of all. I mean, Lavia isn't Lavia also like an 8?
No, Lavia can play 6 if you want.
Yeah, I know it can play. Doesn't mean that's who they are.
Yeah.
Right? Caicedo, when he was playing for Brighton, he was also an 8, right?
Yeah.
Enzo Fernandez, when he was at, and I think that club, you see, let's talk.
No, Caicedo wasn't an 8.
Wasn't
It wasn't. He was playing with McAllister.
Lalana that was more of playing the 8 role, and Z Pascal Gross or whatever the name is.
Yeah, but he was playing with McAllister. Sometimes he plays the 6. Yeah, McAllister was playing the 8. But like even Enzo Fernandez, right? And let's talk. That's another club. I don't know how they are doing it. I think they need to be investigated.
No, I'm confused. No, so I saw this on. I think I was watching Fan Stripes TV, and one of them said he's convinced that Chelsea is doing money laundry.
Not even Chelsea. Not even just Chelsea. Ooh. I'm talking of Porto, or is it Sporting Lisbon now? No, wherever you guys bought.
It's Benfica.
That's Benfica.
Benfica, the one. No, those people
they need to be investigated.
They're doing MMM. I'm convinced they're doing MMM.
Oh yeah, release him. Oh, that wasn't a good pass. The way it wasn't good enough. Oh, come on, Jesus.
Benfica is doing MMM. Because all the players that they have sold for big fees, let me start counting them. Let's start from Ramos that they sold to PSG. They sold him for like 60-something million. They sold Joao Felix for 100-something million. Bomb. They sold who else? Enzo 100-something. Bomb. Who else they sold? Nunes. How many?
Darwin Nunes. That's why I told you it's very quiet. They've been Liverpool. So.
The amount I've just talked about now, these people have made no less than 500 million. And none of those people are like, oh my God, these people are outstanding players.
Okay. Hold on. Let's talk about this game. What is Ten Hag doing? He's bringing in Delete and Evans at the same time.
I love it. Just give me the lead.
Okay, so that means Maguire is off. Does that mean also Martinez is off? Maybe they're protecting him from injury.
Which injury?
No, because Martinez, you know the way his history is. So Maguire, Evans came on for Maguire. So they removed Mazraoui. So they're gonna move what do you call it to left midfield. Martinez is gonna shift to left. Then it's gonna be Delete and Evans in the middle. Then Delort is good. I mean, I can understand the shift. I can understand. I can understand the shift.
So do you know what I love about Man U fans? That they always understand what Ten Hag is doing. But everybody outside of Man U, they're like, what is this man doing?
I mean, like, I could tell you what he just did right now, though. Removing Maguire, that one I don't get. I like bringing on Evans for Maguire. Oh yeah. Let's go.
Why you bring 2 center backs that are cold?
That you kind of have a point. I would have staggered that substitution. I would have staggered that substitution.
If you bring 2 defenders now, they're cold. They're if any back pass now, they can fumble the ball.
Yeah, I would have staggered. Jesus, that would United. Don't tell me this is gonna end 0-0. Come on.
It looks like a 0-0. Unless what Toby said is more like they're gonna do some scammy.
I've seen the script already.
Don't tell me this is gonna be 0-0. We don't even dribble in the box like that to be able to get a penalty kick, man. We don't even dribble in the box like that. Oh, I win it. Kobe, let's go. Let's go. Don't waste the pass. Don't waste it. Release Rashford. He's there.
Rashford do not score.
Come on.
They wasted it.
Come on. Oh, Jesus Christ.
He said they wasted it.
Don't worry. 8 more minutes.
Just 10 more. All right. What else are we going to talk about in this? I think there was something.
All right. Who's getting relegated?
Oh, relegated. Let's come. I think let me start with relegated. Obviously, Southampton is going back down. Yeah, they're going back down. They have no hope. That's the truth.
That's not nice.
But it's the truth now. It's the truth. Let's just be. Let's keep it 100. Let's get it 100. Southampton is going back down. Who else is going back down with them? I think Leicester is going back down. Leicester is going back down. I've not seen them make any meaningful signings this season that lets me know. Unless they want to just Jamie Vardy wants to carry them on his back. But I think that guy, I don't know how that guy is still playing. But and then I think the one team that might join them after that is Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest will join them.
So you're saying 2 out of the 3 teams that came up last year are going back down?
Yeah, it's always like that though. Like, it's one person, except they're all scrubs that come into the Premier League. One of them figure a way to like make it out, and I think that team is.
Last year was all 3 that came up that went back down.
All 3 that came up went back down last year. Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh.
And you are saying that Ipswich, that haven't played Premier League football since 2001, are going to survive?
Yeah, I think so.
More recently, haven't they?
No, 2001.
Are you sure?
Yep, that was the last time they played.
Yeah, I think I see Ipswich staying up because of
because of McKenna.
They have the manager. There's so many reasons. I think I see Ipswich being actually staying up. So yeah, I think those are my relegation candidates.
I honestly think all 3 teams that came are gonna go back down. I think it's gonna be a repeat of last year.
Okay.
All 3. And the reason being that, like you said, so like if you look at the way Ipswich was playing, right, in the championship, they were playing the way Burnley was playing, right? And in all honesty, like, you can't play like that in the Premier League with a lower quality players compared to the people that you understand. Like, you can't play like that with players that, because you have, like, imagine you want to be playing tiki-taka against Man City. You understand? Like, they have players that are doing that, right? And for that, I think they're gonna go down. Leicester City, I don't think they have their team refreshed enough, right? Because they still have. It's not like this is no longer the Leicester of Vardy, Mahrez, Ndidi, Kante. You know, that's not the Leicester City. What's the name of even this midfielder that came to Chelsea apart from Kante? I forgot the Drinkwater, right? This is not the same thing. I think the team is I think the team is older. You know, or what was it even called? They're older and they've even lost key players. Iheanacho left, and because of that, I think they're gonna struggle, right? And the last one is Southampton.
Oh my God!
I think they. What the hell? What did United do? What did United do?
Who fumble?
United scored. That's the only reason why we would do that. United have scored. Oh, Jesus Christ. United have scored. Let me be happy in advance.
It's exactly what
I've been waiting. Let me show it the proper way. Zagzy! United! Glory, Man United! Now you can come out. I'll take it. I will take it.
I told you called it. You called it.
I will take it.
The bomb squeaky way of winning it.
What do you mean? We planned it. We planned it.
Planned it.
We planned it. He knew that he was going to touch that part of his body. That's the way he was going to score his first goal. But please, Father Lord, don't let them mess it up. Oh, come on, he planned it now. Oh, you see the way he side feet. Come on, let's go. Pew. Whew. Thank you, Jesus. Glory, Maya. So,
it's a very
what are the haters saying again, please? I'm listening.
You don't know how to act no more.
I'm listening.
You don't know how to act no more.
You know the song that United will be singing at the end of this game? Lonely, 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 lonely at the top. Money on my mind, money. I don't care what anybody's saying in particular. Go call me. How does it feel to be at the top? Yeah, thank you for asking that question.
Don't worry, tomorrow at 7 or whoever plays first.
You know what? I'm actually going to pray for Ipswich tonight. They are winning that game.
They can't win that game.
They're winning that game. Wow! United.
If they win it, there are problems for there are more problems that for told you to think about.
Of course, don't worry. This season, I will be there every step of the way. United, please do not mess it up. Do not. If you mess, match day experience.
I don't blame them. It's Fulham I blame. That Pereira, that's double agent guy that cannot pass.
Bro, what do you mean you blame Fulham, bro? We've had chances.
Who passed to Iwobi?
United, stay with him. Don't commit any penalty, please. Not right now.
This button has just changed.
Stay with him. Thank you. That baller now. Up for Alliance, man. What's going on? It's just shoulder to shoulder. United.
This one last.
Woohoo! Let's go! Come on! 90 minutes. Come on. Just like 2 extra minutes. We didn't waste any time today.
This is typical Man U win. Literally, this is copy and paste from your last season. You know that, right? You can't argue that.
The result is no, I actually agree, but it's not like that. The result is the same, but the play is different. Last year we were not playing well. Last year United wasn't playing well. We were not even creating chances, and we were praying for Hail Marys. But are you telling me that United don't deserve to win this game? Just take that Chelsea act off.
I see that this. Well, yeah, maybe United should be winning, but
of course,
but
we actually played better.
But has that not been the case though? Like,
no, last year let me tell you, I will even tell you, we stunk. Last season, our play stunk. But this season, Abba now. Abba, don't eat on the.
So what are you saying for your next game now? You think Xerxes should start? Because he just showed what he can do up top.
I mean, I won't say while he scored the goal. I'll be honest. I won't say like, of course. So having a striker, a player with a striker instinct, gave us that goal. I'll be honest with that. So with that, it's gotta start. Man is gonna have to go. Oh, look at what he just did there to cool tempo of that ball. Come on. I think he's gonna have 2 goals in 2 games. Oh!
So Olise had an assist after 1 minute.
For Bayern?
Yeah, for Bayern. Man, that guy is too good, man. Chelsea, Jesus. How you fumble the bag, bro? Fumble the bag with Olise.
We need to go to our side correspondent. Mr. Toju, are you okay? Toju, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? Toju, are you okay?
Toju, are you okay? Money.
I just wish I was actually drinking something stronger than just water right
now. Toju, are you okay? Are you okay? Toju, are you okay? Are you okay?
Yeah.
Are you okay? Toju.
Yeah, you even get shame.
Hey, you can't shame the shameless.
As long as you know you are shameless.
You cannot shame the shameless.
As long as the shameless knows that you're shameless.
Don't worry.
You're good.
All right, let's talk about one. I think one topic we wanted to talk about was this Man City FFP conversation. So apparently they said that they're going to start the hearing of those 115 charges. They're going to start that what is it next couple of months, next month or
It starts in November.
November.
That's what I think. It's November. That's what I heard.
And then they'll start seeing results potentially
by January.
Next year. They just said next year. They didn't say January because that next year can be December. Because so I guess my question is, do you think the City is actually going to face any like actionable penalties from one of those 115 charges?
No. To answer your question, no. They have already started.
Why can't he use his right leg?
Why
can't he use his right leg? 2-on-1, you can't use your right leg.
Yeah, no.
I have a way that I want to answer that City question.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Where did you grow up in Nigeria, Michael?
Majority of my life, Lagos.
Lagos, okay. Are you familiar with the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway?
Yeah.
How long have that road been in construction?
Of course, since I've been born.
Is the construction over?
It's still in construction.
Okay, that is your answer to City. Let me tell you, man. Money rules everything. Money rules everything. City is not going to be found guilty. You know the amount of money those sheikhs, all those crowned prince from the Middle East.
What they control.
And you know the funny thing, people try to, number one, lowly at the top, United. People try to compare this to Juventus, right? And it's not the same, man. It's not the same. Because with Juventus didn't have all these money backing like that, right? City is the Premier League right now. Let's be honest, with the amount of money that they control. And all those people at the FA that they've flown them to Dubai, give them some nice, fine girls to rub their body. Is it Michael Oliver, right? So now I'm sorry. They're not gonna be found guilty. I wish Liverpool will get a trophy. We will get a trophy. Right? Although Chelsea will not get a trophy because Chelsea never came anywhere close to second during those periods of time.
It's okay.
But
yeah, we will be here.
I don't see it ending, man. I don't see it ending.
I think what's going to happen is I think they're just going to slap them with some fines.
Yeah,
that's the worst that's going to happen. They're going to start with some stupid fines that City can pay with their eyes closed. They're gonna say, "Oh, they give them 20 million or something fines," and then
they've got the money for that, man.
They'll pay. That's what I think is going to come out of this. I do not think there's any kind of kind of relegation because I see people like some English media. They're like, "Oh, they'll get relegated." I'm like, if that happened, may I bend? Like they say in Nigeria, may I bend if that happened?
Yeah, I don't. I mean, it will be a great day for football. It will actually, but because think about it, if City goes down, it's going down next. Chelsea.
We ain't going down,
bro.
We have a owner that knows the loopholes of the loopholes. If there's another loophole that has not been found yet, that man will find it. That man,
go.
That man. I'm convinced he does not pay taxes in the US at all.
It's on some Donald Trump settings.
Taxes are a suggestion to him. They are not a mandate. So the energy that he used to come into the UK and start looking and finding all these loopholes.
True that. Yeah.
Because you know what he did when he came and took over Chelsea. You know the first thing. That's how you know who a thief is. He came and surrendered the past regime's crimes. I said, this is what they have done. So that I don't come looking at my
nobody will add this to him.
Yeah, he said this is what they have been doing. So that you know up front. Me, I'm trying to then he started looking for all the loopholes. That man has got lawyers on standby, bro.
That is wild, man. But I don't see City going down. That's the honest truth. I don't. They are too intertwined, too interconnected, and everything like that. That I doubt they're gonna get punished. I doubt is, and it's
All
a
right,
sad
Mr.
day for
DJ.
football. It's a sad day for football. But
Let's
all
get
those,
reactions. What's your reactions to this coming game?
hey, I mean, we got the job done. We got the job done. We looked better than last season, which is a good thing. We actually held the ball. We had more possession. I think, we got caught a few times, though, if I'm being honest. We got caught a few times. There was a 3v2. There was a 2v1. Thank God for Maguire and his long legs. Thank God for that. But, hey,
You mean
it's
double
lonely.
digit?
It's lonely at the top, man. It's lonely at the top. United 1-0 against Fulham. We're up there. At least we can say we're at the top of the table at some point. You understand? But hey, I'm happy with my team. Hey, the new boy, Mazraoui, he did well on that left back, on the right back. He started right back, then switched to, he played right back, so he did well with that. Zugzi, debut goal. That's so beautiful. So I'm happy with the team, man. Hey, I'm part of the
Let me
Tenant
ask
Defense
another
League,
question.
man.
Why is that your coach is obsessed? Your coach is obsessed with making Man U Netherlands. He wants to make the new orange because
No,
every
it's
player
not. Hey,
any player that he goes for either has played in Eredivisie or it's part of
but
the
it's not. He's not
Netherlands
the
experience.
one. He's not the one make. He's not the one making the decision now, though.
About miss me with
You
that, Joe.
know,
What do you mean? It's
it's
not the
no.
one
We've
making the
we've
decision.
got Ineos, bro. We got Ineos. At least we're not like Todd Bowley, bro. That is the man. We've got Ineos.
But
We
only
got
be out here searching on YouTube for players, man. He just does
we,
on
we
YouTube.
we got Dan Ashworth making decisions, right? We got Omar Barada. We have Jason Wilcox, right? We got is this Crania? We got people, man. We got people. We got people. But hey, I'm so happy with this win. Like my weekend is good. Trust me. You don't even know what just happened.
All right, I think let's look at ahead for the next couple of games that are coming up. Let's do some predictions, and I think we'll probably we can round up since the game has come short. So I guess let's start from what's the first game that I want to look at? Let's start from
Liverpool Ipswich.
Liverpool.
Told you. How do you think that ends, man?
Oh, 4-1. 4-1.
Wolves.
4-1 Ipswich.
4-1 Liverpool.
Okay. Let's write that down. I think Liverpool win 3-0 though.
3-0.
Yeah. What do
Let
you
me
think?
see. I see. Yeah, I see 3-0 too. Yeah, 3-0. That's fine.
3-0. All
I agree with that.
right. The other one we have is Man City Chelsea. Want to go first?
Man City, Chelsea. I'm going to say let me raise my chest up. It's the beginning of the season. We have to start on a fresh note. Man City, Chelsea. I say 2-1 Chelsea. Chelsea win 2-1. Chelsea win 2-1.
Okay.
Chelsea win 2-1.
Based on what happened last season, that was a 4-4 game, and Man City sometimes they do have slow starts and stuff. I say it will be competitive, but at the end of the day, City wins 3-1.
3-1. Okay. Don't forget they don't have Rodri.
And Chelsea's goal is probably even gonna just come from like a penalty kick. Yeah, even gonna score from like an open play.
Oh, Palmer.
Yeah.
City 2-1.
City 2-1.
Okay. All right. Is that it? That's it.
That's it. That's it.
Arsenal Wolves.
Arsenal wins that like 5-0, man.
Yeah, Wolves are done for. Yeah, that's a good 4-0, 5-0 match.
Oh man!
But they bought no one.
I'll give Wolves credit. I say it's 2-0.
2-0.
Arsenal be disrespectful against these smaller clubs, bro.
Yeah. They start scoring goals and they go to the second half. They just take the gear off.
Yeah.
All right.
That's it.
We got some people jumped in mid during the stream. Mark, shout out to you. Capital Hedge Marketing.
Thank
I
you.
don't know who that is, but shout out to you. You're doing your thing. Thanks for joining. Any parting word, guys, before we log off?
Hey, can't wait to celebrate Liverpool lose. That's it.
Yeah.
All right.
You have to wake up early to see something that won't happen.
Hey, don't worry. But first, though, I gotta go watch some highlights of Man United winning.
Oh,
That's okay. That's okay. We'll have more of this. We'll have more of this. So this is something we'll be doing more. But I enjoyed this. This was nice. This was nice.
All right. Peace out, guys.
Peace out, guys.